Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Devin Taylor and I'm the owner of Sweet Notes Bakery. And I thought it would be fun to do a summer series of videos for the channel this year. So this is the first video in the series and it's going to focus all on easy to take and make desserts for your picnics and parties. The summer is all about cooking on the grill, spending time with family, all those patriotic gatherings, and for my family, it is also my birthday as well as my cousin's birthday, so I have very fond memories of all of our wonderful cookouts. And one of the best parts was that everybody in the family would bring something and you never knew what was going to come, but it was those favorite picnic foods that you looked forward to all year. So I have some desserts that I'm going to be showing you this summer that are going to quickly become some of your favorites. I have taken most of these to parties and picnics, so I know that they're easy to transport, delicious, and they will please absolutely everyone. I first made Viennese Whirls 3 years ago when I was making all different kinds of bakes from all over the world, and I just really fell in love with them. They're a simple cookie base, but you can do so many things with the flavors on the inside, and you pipe them before you bake them, giving them a beautiful, beautiful rosette texture, which I will show you later, don't worry. First, you're gonna want to start with your butter. I've already got that in my bowl here. You want that to be soft, room temperature. We really want this to be nice and pliable to mix in all of those other ingredients. Then you're going to need powdered sugar. That's right, no granulated sugar. We're gonna be using powdered sugar, which gives the cookie a really soft and tender texture. Then we're going to need some cornstarch. I know, not another one you normally think of in cookies. That's gonna make it nice and stable and hold all that piping as well. A little bit of salt, because with everything sweet, you need a little salt. And then just all-purpose flour. So what we're gonna start by doing before we add any ingredients is beating the butter, kind of breaking that up and making a nice creamy texture, and then we will incorporate the powdered sugar. All right, we've got the butter nice and creamy, and now it's time to incorporate the powdered sugar. All right, that's all incorporated. I'll show you what it looks like here. If you can see there are like beautiful ribbons of the butter as you're mixing it, and the consistency should be nice and smooth. So next we're gonna add in your salt and the cornstarch. You can add those in together. Make sure you get all of that out of there. All right, we'll beat this in. Don't forget to scrape down your bowl. So the appearance hasn't changed too much. It still looks like creamy butter, which is the great thing about this cookie. It's so buttery and soft and delicious. Oh, everyone's gonna love it. All right, so let's add our last ingredient, and that is our all-purpose flour. All right, once you're finished with the mixer, I always like to give it mixed with the spatula as well to make sure I'm getting all the way down to the bottom. Oh, I missed a pocket of flour, and get all of that flour incorporated. And then we will be ready to load our piping bag and pipe it onto the parchment on our cookie sheets. All right, so I've got my dough here. I have a cookie sheet lined with parchment. Parchment really does make a difference with these cookies. It makes sure that they come off nice and clean and you're not gonna crush any of the beautiful rosettes that we're going to pipe. I also have a piping bag fitted with my Wilton 1M attachment. You could use really any shape that you wanted. And if you haven't already seen this trick, I'll show you my piping bag filling trick. You just need a regular glass, your piping bag with your tip down here, and then you're going to fold this down over the glass. Then we're going to put the dough right in, pull this up, clean hands. Tips and tricks. All right, So let's put in just a little bit of the dough at a time. It's going to be quite tough to pipe because it's such a thick consistency. That is okay. That's what allows it to hold its shape once it bakes. So I like to do a little bit of a time so that I can hold it down closer to it and get more control when I'm actually piping. Another thing I love about this recipe, there are no eggs in this. I always find they're some of the most tender cookies. And these would be awesome to make at the holidays as well. So keep that in mind. All right. Clean hands. I like to pinch it in the middle of the bag and twist it so that I'm getting really good control with what I'm actually piping. And then you just want to pipe them about an inch apart. Then you just want to straight up and down, squeeze, and you're gonna pipe a circle around like this. And you've got this beautiful swirl. All right, so let's see one more. I hold the parchment with the other hand, especially in the beginning. There we go. And swirl, and done. And they're so pretty right now, but they're even prettier when they bake. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep piping the rest of these. And then these are going to bake in an oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. They should be a nice golden brown. And then when they're all baked and cooled, I'll come back and I'll show you how we fill them. All right, the cookies are baked, cooled, came right off the parchment, and I'm ready to show you the finished product. Take a look at that. How pretty are those? So that thick batter holds that rosette pattern once we pipe it and bake it, and they're beautifully golden brown. That's exactly what you want them to look like. Before I said 350, you want to bake them for 12 minutes at 375. 375, my mistake. Okay, so a traditional Viennese whirl is usually filled with vanilla buttercream and strawberry or raspberry jam. Of course, this is where you can make any kind of tweaks and changes that you would like to the recipe. But today, we're gonna keep it simple and traditional, and I'm going to be doing strawberry with vanilla buttercream. So I'm gonna flip my cookies over. You wanna make sure you find two that are pretty much the same size. And I'm gonna take my buttercream, and on one side here, I'm going to pipe the buttercream around the outside, leaving a little bit of a hole in the center. So by doing that, I've kind of created this little home for the jam to live in that will then act like a dam when I seal the cookies. So now we've got strawberry jam. Take your other cookie, place it on top, and press gently. Then you've created that dam and you have this beautiful sandwich cookie that everyone is going to love. This is perfect for all of your summer parties and picnics, your tea times, and all of your guests are going to love them. You'll be the hit of the party, I have no doubt at all, and they will definitely be coming back for seconds. So make sure you make enough. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video and to my channel. The summer series will continue. I've got lots of things in stores with how you can dress up brownies and blondies, all kinds of dessert bars, and even chocolate chip cheesecake bars. So keep coming back to my channel. If you haven't already, give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in the corner. That will let the algorithm know that you want to see more things like this, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a sweet day.